How much of Donne remains to us? Those who love Donne have no choice but to relish the challenge of piecing him together from a patchwork of what we do and do not know. He is there in his work always, but there are moments in his life where we must work out from fragments and clues what it was that he was doing. There is a long gap in his childhood, another after university, more after his marriage, and in his later years he flickers in and out of sight. Time eats your paperwork, and it has eaten some of his. We have, for instance, not yet discovered any diaries, no books of household notes or accounts. There are no manuscript drafts of poems. We have only one English poem in his own handwriting, and so no evidence of him at work, building the verse from false starts and scratches. He burned all his friends' letters to him after they died. A letter was, for him, akin to an extension of the living person, and should not exist without its parent. So we have no gossipy to and fro's in the letter archive. But what remains is a miracle, because a colossal amount of Donne's work has been rescued from time's hunger, remarkable in the period for its variety and sweep. There are two long prose treatises on religious questions, one of which, an attack on the Jesuits called Ignatius his Conclave, is racy and explosive and delicious, and the other of which, an argument that Catholics must take the oath of allegiance to the king, called Pseudo-Martyr, is so dense it would be swifter to eat it than to read it. There are 31 pieces of half-satirical, half-serious prose writing called The Problems and Paradoxes, essays with stings in them, and the Essays in Divinity, which are hyper-learned disquisitions on various books of the Bible. There is Biathanatos, his treatise on suicide, an interrogation of sin and conscience. There are the Devotions upon Emergent Occasions, a collection of 23 meditations on humanity, written at breakneck speed during a near-fatal illness in the very teeth of what Donne believed was going to be his death. Having published them within weeks of writing them, he went on to survive another 8 years.